a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on last season's national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though, to tackle him at the 11-yard line. To the air, it's Hammond. That's caught. It's Jackson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and his defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Caught over the middle. It's Hale. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tide.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Tackled at the 32, that's enough for a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down here for this offense. Tailback takes the handoff again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. The sure hands. It's Evans. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
But we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Grab down the middle. It's Hale. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle today.
But that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Back to throw. It's Moore. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown. Crimson Tide.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Handoff from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Christine, on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's a wide receiver screen. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And they hand it off to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Moore. He finds the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
1st down. They're going to throw the football. Over the middle. It's McCoy. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. QB keeper all the way. He's going to lose yards. The defense makes a play to end the 1st. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, the defense to me looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to throw. It's Hammond. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They're going to run it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Red Raiders come up to the line in a hurry-up. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. He keeps it on a design run. And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Call by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Hammond. Pressure is coming. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. It's a great scoring position here.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. He hands it to the back. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
But they got to be thinking about a touchdown here. I know it's 4th down, but because of the hole that they've dug themselves here in this 1st half, you got to consider taking a chance here and putting a touchdown up on the board. I think it's worth it.
The Red Raiders looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
And it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards. Instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Looks to his left and makes the completion. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. We'll go for it. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. Looking to pass. It's Hammond. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Texas Tech. Number 24. Hall in the end zone.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the right here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they get to completion. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Moore. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Caught with room to run. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
They tack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Rush gets home. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the Red Raiders will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Dropping back. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Red Raiders will kick this away to start the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Finds his man. It's Hale. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Tide. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. To throw, it's Hammond. Makes the grab, it's Evans. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's an RPO caught on the left side. And the Red Raiders pick up enough yards to move the sticks. See what the call is on 1st and 10. It's a run. Running back's got it.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Now it's second down here. Nice grab. It's Evans. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. He's going to take off here. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
And the Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Handoff heading left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Adams looking for an open man. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The back's got it on the pitch. Has the first down and more. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Escapes the pocket. Gets some space around the 30. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, that play had a chance to open up if he could have caught the ball and got behind that convoy of blockers, but he just drops the ball, maybe peeking up to look where to go.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll give it to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. From the shotgun, drops back. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Boy, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The back's got it. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This offense really clicking. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Breaks free, making people miss. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him. A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, here we go, Chris. Talk about a game-changing play by this defense, maybe a momentum-stealing play. I mean, there's still work to be done here, but this defense has given their offense a shot to maybe get back into this game.
And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
On the set.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, and he fumbles. Touchdown, Texas Tech, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Chris, that's a free ball. Anybody can jump on that. The offense, presence of mind to see it and get on top of that. That's going to be a touchdown. What a play.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28.
That makes the score Alabama 35, Texas Tech 28.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? To throw. It's Moore. And it's intercepted. A crushing play.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. And we seem able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
At this point, the offensive coordinator has to think about going to the other quarterback. That's his 4th interception in this game alone. He's throwing the ball in the coverage, and the defense is making him pay for it.
Leaning on the run game here late. As the first down is still going. Breaking free at midfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Crimson Tide.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Bursts into space. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. Corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The comeback is on.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Tackle, but 1st down.
I'm going to be honest here. I'm completely shocked that they kept it on the ground. I think the defense is, too. I don't think they were prepared for it. It's one of those things where it just makes you scratch your head, and it somehow works out.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Scanning the field. It's Moore. looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And it's caught. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He shreds the tackle. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a 2-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Even though that was incomplete, it was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
To the air, it's Hammond. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
Now the important point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They're going to run it here. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The reception, that's about 7 yards, with 4th down coming up here. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. This might be for the ball game. The sure hands. It's McCoy. Puts into space at the 50.
Risky risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. Or hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Going for the end zone, loading it right up the gut. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
But you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Now a late timeout is taken, 6 seconds showing on the clock. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And this to almost certainly win the football game. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here's the first play of the drive. We start at the 28. Dropping back. It's Hammond. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. They look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Looking for a late deep shot. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.